This afternoon, Alameda County youth organizers will call on leaders to transform the county's youth justice system. They've created a 10-point plan and a petition, which they hope will get the attention of community members. Let's take a look at what's outlined here. It's called the Alameda County Free Our Kids Youth Justice 10-point plan. Now, the people behind it say it's meant to give youth the chance to tell leaders what they want to see in their community. Now, they say the values and visions outlined here will make communities safer and produce better outcomes for youth than the system currently in place. Now, this youth-led plan draws inspiration from similar movements from the past, including the Black Panther Party's 10-point program, which guided the organization from its inception in the 1960s. Today's town hall is part of a two-part series on ending youth incarceration. Now, this morning, we're joined by Sandy Valenciano. She is the campaign and organizing She's part of the campaign and organizing director of Urban Peace Movement, one of the organizations involved in creating this youth justice 10-point plan. Good morning, Sandy. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, I've taken a look at this 10-point plan. It includes things like ending youth incarceration and expanding access to affordable housing. Tell us a little bit about how this all was created.
Yes. So this youth 10-point plan was created over the duration of about a year, and youth-led community-based organizations held listening sessions with young people from Oakland, San Leandro, Hayward, Union City to ask them how they would reimagine the youth justice system and what public safety means to them. And for young people, for them, it's investing in community-based services. It's putting an end to punitive practices that only perpetrate harm. To them, it's making sure that their families are able to have affordable housing, living wages, and that they are able to have access to their basic needs. And so this youth 10-point plan was put together with a lot of love, intention, by young people from 13 all the way to 19 and beyond. And we know that young people have such a unique perspective of the challenges that their community is experiencing, and they themselves are being impacted by violence and harm. And so we believe that they have the solution, and the youth 10-point plan is a testament that they have a better vision for how we can approach youth justice and public safety in our community.
And Sandy, we've heard terms before like tackling just when it comes to affordable housing. I wanted to ask you, though, you did mention that this plan includes the voices of the youth, but what else is different about this than other approaches that the county is currently tackling?
As unfortunately, at the county level, there isn't a place that centers young people's voices. There isn't a place that centers the voices of system-impacted, formerly incarcerated young people. And this proposal makes an invitation to county leaders to work with young people to make this vision possible, to create a process that reimagines youth justice that involves them, their voices, and their experiences. We know that there is a multitude of ways that young people are being impacted by things like poverty, displacement, and different systems of oppression. And these young people are asking county stakeholders to be heard. And we believe that this plan is a first step and an invitation to our county leaders to listen to young people.
All right. And very quickly, we have mentioned there is a town hall today. Is there any indication that you are actually going to see the presence of county leaders and community members? And if so, what are you hoping from this town hall?
Yes, we're very excited that so far our End Youth Incarceration, A Vision to Heal Communities town hall has been well received by county stakeholders. We have heard that a few will be present. And as I mentioned, we're really looking to them to hear the voices of young people. Last year, Oakland City Council, thanks to the leadership of Councilmember Kaplan, passed a city resolution that called on the county to reimagine Alameda's youth justice system. And so, we're hoping that other stakeholders also take a position in support of reimagining the youth justice system and making sure that young people and their voices are centered.
All right. Thanks so much for really explaining this. Sandy Valenciano, again, thank you. That town hall begins today at 3 p.m. at the California Ballroom in Oakland.